Chadwick Boseman has sadly passed away at the age of 43 after battling with colon cancer for 4 years. And this is really sad. This is a major heartbreak for me because I've watched Chadwick Boseman flourish as an actor for the past couple years, and I felt like he had so much more to go. I felt like his job wasn't done. And one thing I've always admired about Chadwick Boseman is that he was always mysterious to me. I felt like there was something more that I wanted to know about him. When I would see him, I'm like, something's on his mind. I want to know. I want to understand him. And that's a good thing because you see a lot of celebrities in the limelight that are always in the cameras, and you always know their business and they leave nothing to the imagination. But with him, it was different. And another great thing about him is that he was an amazing actor. Like, he would invest and transform in order to portray and depict these roles and bring these movies to life. He did it with such ease. You know, he gave us so much. He gave us movies such as 42, where he played Jackie Robinson. He was in Get On Up, where he played James Brown. He played in Marshall. He played in The Message from the King, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Endgame, and so many other movies. He was also on SNL, CSI, Third Watch, and a few other shows. He's gotten many awards such as NAACP Awards, BET Awards, Screen Actors Guild Awards, and a few other awards. And man, oh man, I condolences to his family, to his parents, to his fiance, to those that are close to him, because this has to be a very devastating time for them to be going through this. You know, sometimes you can't brace yourself for death, you know. But one of the biggest things that Chadwick Boseman was able to give us was Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. Yes. And I remember that movie came out in 2008, and the build up towards that movie was intense. I mean, everybody was excited. The timeline was lit. Memes were everywhere. We were feeling extra black. You know, we came to the movie. We were in dashikis. We had our afros out, afro pics. We had our fist pumped in the air. We were taking dope pictures. We were doing dances. Little boys everywhere had the Black Panther suit on. You know, we had the Wakanda sign over our chest. And I know Chadwick Boseman was tired of the sign, but you know, it was a thing a couple years ago. But we felt proud to have someone who was at the forefront of a masterful movie that depicted us, that belonged to us, and it felt good. And even though Wakanda was a fictitious place, it was good to just actually see a place where, you know, black wealth can flourish, and a place where, you know, we had secrets and we couldn't tell anybody or tell the rest of the world, and a place where we can dream, and a place where we saw beautiful infrastructure. Like Chadwick Boseman, along with the cast, gave us that opportunity to dream, to see. And he did an amazing job of bringing that movie to life. Did an amazing job. Now, just to change gears a little bit, I remember seeing Chadwick Boseman's face, and it was looking a little gaunt, and he was looking skinny, and I thought nothing of it. I'm just like, well, maybe he's about to play a role, or maybe he's just, you know, going through some things, or maybe he's sick. I just didn't know at the time he was battling cancer. And I've had some family members that have passed away from cancer. And, you know, the thing is that you go into this life and, you know, you try to live good every day. But there's some things that you cannot defy. Some things you cannot overcome, even though you try to strive for positivity. And you have this awful and horrible thing called cancer that comes into your life. And, you know, you succumb to it. And I encourage everybody to Continue to support organizations such as Relay for Life or the Susan G. Komen Foundation in the fight against cancer. But the big thing I want to acknowledge here is that death is an enigma. Well, we have to accept death because it's a part of our life. I didn't see this coming, but I just know that death is happening every day, every minute. Somebody's soul is leaving their body, and they're physically leaving this earth. There are people that do certain things to accept death. Some people prepare themselves for death. There are people that absolutely cannot handle death, and they are never the same. You have some people that do bad things in response to dealing with death. You have some people that do good things in response to dealing with death, like they might start a foundation or a scholarship fund for that person. And you have other people that celebrate life instead of crying about it. What I've come to realize is that we are all living in a vessel, and this vessel does not belong to us. In this life, we are on an assignment. We are on a mission to make our mark, good or bad, but we learn from them and we press on. We are here for a purpose. And when our souls leave our body, and again, we are no longer here on earth, we will go home to meet God, and He will say, "Son, job well done." A daughter, job well done. So Chadwick Boseman, job well done. And we thank you for impacting the world in your own way. You have fulfilled this assignment that God has given to you. You have occupied your vessel with your talents, with your gifts. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Sleep well.